You are here because of a feeling you cannot name. A quiet desperation, a constant, nagging sense of being overlooked. You navigate your life believing you are a good man. You hold doors, you avoid arguments, you absorb the slights of others with a patient smile. You call this kindness. You call it morality. Let me correct your vocabulary. You are not good, you are simply harmless. You are not a virtuous man, you are a neutered one. Your kindness is not a choice. It is a reflex born from a deep gnawing fear. The fear of confrontation. The fear of being disliked. The fear of the raw, chaotic power that resides inside every man. A power you have locked away and thrown away the key. You have not chosen the path of peace. You have simply surrendered your sword and called your disarmament a virtue. And while you polish your halo, the world is devouring you. Piece by piece. This delusion you live in, this belief that the world rewards the nice guy, is the most dangerous prison of all. It is a lie whispered by the wolves to keep the sheep docile. In the unforgiving ecosystem of power, there is no middle ground. You are either the predator or the prey. You are the diner or you are the dinner. The manipulators, the users, the architects of social power. They can smell your niceness. To them, it is the scent of blood in the water. They study you. They see the way you flinch from conflict. They see the desperate hunger in your eyes, for a pat on the head, for a scrap of validation. And they understand that you are a resource to be mined. They begin with small tests. A small, unreasonable request. A joke at your expense to see if you will laugh along. They push a boundary, just a little to test the fence. And when you do nothing, when you smile that hollow, accommodating smile, you have failed the test. You have given them a green light. You have told them, in no uncertain terms, my territory is yours for the taking. My energy is yours to consume. My will is subordinate to yours. Niccolò Machiavelli understood this human theater perfectly. He was not a monster, he was a realist. In his great work, The Prince, he wrote a line that should be burned into your mind. It is better to be feared than loved, if you cannot be both. You have spent your life desperately trying to be loved. By everyone. By your boss. By strangers. By women who have no respect for you. You believe love and respect are a package deal. They are not. Love without respect is pity. It is a form of condescension. Fear, however, the fear of your consequences, the fear of your competence, that is the foundation upon which the temple of true respect is built. You must be willing to be disliked, even hated, to protect what is yours, your time, your dignity, your very soul. And what is the price for this lifelong surrender? This constant, draining performance of being the nice guy. It is a slow hollowing out of the self, a spiritual bankruptcy. It is the bitterness that coils in your gut when you see lesser men succeed. It is the quiet resentment you feel when you give everything and receive nothing. It is the feeling of being a ghost in your own life, present but never truly seen. The French philosopher Albert Camus spoke of the absurd, the conflict between our search for meaning and the silent, meaningless universe. Your life is an absurd tragedy. You play by a set of rules, believing in a karmic reward that never comes, only to find yourself at the end, empty-handed and filled with regret. This is the price of your kindness. But this is not your eulogy. It is your awakening. The man you are now. The harmless, accommodating, desperate man. He must die. It is a necessary sacrifice. From his ashes, a sovereign will rise. Not a tyrant, not an evil man, but a dangerous one. A man who possesses the power to destroy, but holds it in reserve. This is the source of true virtue. Not inability, but control. So how do we begin this transformation? We forge a new being upon 4 dark pillars. The first pillar: master the art of absolute silence. You speak too much. You explain. You justify. You nervously fill the void because you fear the tension of silence. You must reverse this. Silence is a show of force. When someone insults you or challenges you with foolishness, do not argue. Do not defend your ego. Simply look at them. A calm, unwavering gaze. An utter silence. Let them babble. Let them become unnerved by their own words, echoing in the space you have created. Your silence communicates that they are not important enough to warrant a response. Words are ammunition. Stop giving yours away for free. The second pillar: weaponize your indifference. The Stoic shield. The great Stoic emperor, Marcus Aurelius, ruled the known world. Yet he wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this and you will find strength. Your emotions are the strings a puppeteer uses to control you. Cut them when you are provoked. Train yourself to feel nothing, or rather to show nothing. Let the insults, the gossip, the attempts to rattle you, wash over you like water on stone. This is the art of apatheia. A lack of emotional reaction is the most powerful psychological counterattack there is. It declares, "You cannot affect me. Therefore, you have no power over me." The third pillar: the trinity of capability. Your harmlessness is a direct result of your incompetence. Power is built on what you can do. First, physical capability. Build your body, not for vanity, but for the discipline and the primal message it sends. A strong physique is a silent testament to will, to control, to the capacity for action. It changes the way you walk, the way you stand, the way others perceive you, before you have spoken a single word. Second, mental capability. Become a student of strategy. Read Sun Tzu. Read Robert Greene. Understand human nature. The world is a chessboard. You must learn to see 3 moves ahead, while others only see the piece in front of them. Your mind must become a weapon, far sharper than any blade. Third, financial capability. Money is not about luxury cars. It is about freedom. It is the power to walk away from a job that disrespects you. It is the ability to say no without fear of starvation. Every dollar you save, every investment you make, is another bar you are adding to your cage of freedom. And the fourth and final pillar: calculated kindness. The king's gift. You will not become unkind. You will simply stop casting your pearls before swine. Kindness, generosity, loyalty. These are treasures, and you will bestow them only upon your inner circle, your trusted allies, your family, the very few who have proven themselves worthy. For all others, you will offer a cold professional courtesy, a surface-level politeness that masks an iron wall beneath. Your kindness, when it is given, will be a deliberate strategic act, a reward for loyalty. This makes it rare, and because it is rare, it will finally be valuable. Look in the mirror. The man you see there is a ghost, a product of hollow social contracts and his own deepest fears. He must be sacrificed at the altar of your ambition. This is not a suggestion. It is a mandate. You are a king without a kingdom, a sovereign in exile. Your mind is your empire. Your will is your army. Stop begging others for permission to rule what is already yours. Build the walls Sharpen the sword and learn the weight of your own crown. There is a saying from a story you may know. A dragon that cannot protect its own treasure is nothing more than a lizard. Your soul, your time, your respect, that is your treasure. Stop letting thieves take it from your grasp. The lesson is over. Your coronation begins now.